In the Boston bombing investigation, San Diego federal public defender Judy Clarke has been assigned the difficult task of defending the suspect, Dzhokjar Tsarnaev. Now, Clarke is no stranger to clients accused of the most heinous crimes committed on U.S. soil. NBC7's Dave Summers is live downtown. He has reaction from the local legal community. Dave, what are they telling you tonight?
Well, Catherine, Judy Clarke, as you know, keeps an office here on the 18th floor of 1010 2nd Avenue, but she's rarely here. You can track her whereabouts, though, in the headlines that are created by the cases in which she's involved. She doesn't seek out the spotlight. It's just the opposite. In fact, judges and notorious criminals seek out Clarke. As a death penalty lawyer, Judy Clarke's client list includes Unabomber Ted Kaczynski, Susan Smith, who drowned her own children, and most recently, Arizona shooter Jared Loughner. All three have Clarke to thank for their lives.
So she has a wealth of experience in this area. She would be the go-to lawyer on this type of a case. It's
no surprise to her former colleagues in San Diego's Federal Public Defender's Office that Clarke was the U.S. magistrate's pick to represent Dzhokjar Tsarnaev.
I think that was a really smart decision by the judge who made it. She's a fantastic lawyer, and if justice is going to be done in as difficult a case as this, then Judy Clarke is the person.
Clarke is often described as a recluse. Despite the worldwide attention to her cases, she does her talking before the bench.
Ultimately very simple, very plain spoken, and ultimately very humble and decent as a human being.
Just last Friday, though, Clarke broke her own rules, candidly opening up about her work to a group of judges, lawyers, and students at a legal conference in Los Angeles. It's a privilege to be there as a lawyer, Clarke said. Speaking of death penalty defendants, our job is to provide them with a reason to live. Tsarnaev is charged with using a weapon of mass destruction. While just 19 years old, the crime meets the death penalty threshold.
That says a lot about our country, that we can give the best of the best to a person charged in as horrible a case as this one.
Once again, San Diego's, and perhaps the country's most celebrated public defender, is charged with representing the indefensible.
Winning in this case might be saving the person's life.
Well, her colleagues estimate this case to take 2 to 3 years to litigate, and while the federal prosecutors, Catherine, have not called this a death penalty case, with the appointment of Clarke, it is kind of a foregone conclusion. Reporting live downtown, I'm Dave Summers, NBC7.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, thank you, Dave.